Hello, welcome. This is going to be a whatever the heck comes out reading. I'm doing a few of these today, just starting with some handwritten cards to see what it is we are reading for today. I bet you already know because of the title of this reading, which I have yet to know. So what is on your mind today? What is a matter of importance for you? What can we help you to clarify and resolve today? Okay, I have a few flying out here. And in my fingers I have frenemies. I dream about you. And be mine, codependent possessiveness, jealousy, power and control issues, insecurity. And there's a few that fell out here. I'll just pick them all up here. Chain breaker, pattern interrupt. What would your best friend say? Ascending master, scared of commitment, copycat, anything you can do, I can do better, follower, young male. Well, patience, not yet, allow the unfolding. Initials U, V, W, X, Y, and Z under the deck with obsession and low vibe entities, lower attachments. Chemistry, Jupiter. Okay. I'm going to work my way through this message with you. It would seem to me that perhaps this young male is an ascending master, but they have their own struggle to break the patterns that have kept them in lower vibrational energies in the past. And perhaps this is something to do with chemistry, whether it's internal chemistry. I get the feeling that this is someone who has a lot of sexual tension and lusty energy, and that they are scared of commitment, scared of it's an insecurity that leads to a codependent cycle of controlling issues through power plays, through possessiveness and avoidance of true commitment here, and through adapting and copying and appearing to be what other people want here, or wanting, where is this going? Let's get just a couple more because I'm struggling a little bit here, trying to figure out where we're going here. But yes, this young male is breaking free of codependency to ascend into their own mastery. Okay, let's take those. Now we have gaslighting and manipulation. Look deeper under the deck. But dragon spirit, manifestation, 3333 is that creative mastery, throat chakra, Virgo and Cancer, reclaim your power, psychic attack. So they may be dealing with someone who is gaslighting them, but I believe that their dragon spirit is going to manifest their voice to take back their power, potentially from either a Virgo or a Cancer, reclaiming their power from this psychic attack. Maybe somebody who's interested in them. That's under the deck stuff. And what else flew out here? We've got Jupiter, expansive Jupiter, full moon, lunar eclipse. So we do have a full moon coming up at the time of this broadcast on August 11th in Aquarius. And then we are midpoint between the eclipse portals, because this does also say lunar eclipse. So during harvest time in my in my area here. It'll be about October-ish, and in late October we will have the lunar eclipse. Past life influence, building bridges, and golden light code activation. Breathe deeply, take in some fresh air, nature, ground yourself, hydrate, cleanse, and clear. So somebody may be with a past life influence or early life influence here, maybe trying to expand their influence into your life, but it seems like they may not be trustworthy. They may be pushing in some type of a way that's in an unhealthy way. So building bridges at this time in this reading seems to be somebody who's reaching out to reconnect with this young male here. Let's see what cards we can get to come out. What can you tell me about this frenemy here? And it doesn't have to be the young male. The young male can be the frenemy. And yeah, that would make even more sense that the young person in their masculine energy, whether they're feminine or not, this youthful energy is somehow in their root chakra trying to... Yeah, because even Jupiter is Zeus. That's the philandering god of the mythological stories that we probably all can remember. But somebody here is an ascending master and is having a light code activation. So we've got the moon and the golden light code activation. And check out what just turned sideways here. We've got Devil with the lovers chained in the foreground here, and behind that this beautiful King Me energy of truth, justice, and clarity with that big Ace of Swords. So whatever this energy, if you're not dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with Capricorn in the chart, this may be those lower entities, that psychic attack here, but somebody's got this ascending master has this illuminated sword of truth here. Maybe somebody wants your crown. Maybe somebody's jealous or envious, or if this is an opposite, or if it's I don't mean to go gender wise here, but if this is a romantic interest, maybe you are their conquest because you have some type of status or material abundance here, and this person may not be in a happy relationship themselves. They may be feeling this bondage and wanting to connect with someone else. So under the deck here we have the Knight of Cups, that gesture, romantic gesture, and we have the Six of Wands, which is victory after battle, having that parade. So yeah, victory and justice here after encountering the devil. I don't know if you were chained to bondage, control, and situations in the past. This could be previous situations coming into this reading. These codependent, possessive, jealous issues. And chain breaker, pattern interrupt is somebody who's breaking free from that energy. And maybe their fears surrounding commitment, ready to expand this and to build bridges in a healthy way, following other people that were gaslighting and manipulating them. So anything else here? Okay, the backside of the world, that is closure. That's not approaching the portal. That is making your way all the way through that portal of change and transformation. Oops. Okay. So I was going to show you that these were on the bottom. The Tower card with the Chariot here, just broken at the base of this tower, breaking this mask that somebody has been wearing wide open, creating sadness and loss for somebody. Yeah, a bolt of lightnings just coming in. I don't know if this was an interference or if this is just circumstance, but that fell off with the Hanged Man. So after the tower fell, that's the letting the dust settle, trying to figure out where to go from there, feeling that others are watching. I'm seeing the snake here. Could be somebody born near the snake. Can also just be like a snake in the grass, but snake is a symbol of shedding one's skin. I just saw 1111 when I looked up, and it's a symbol of wisdom. You'll see the snake climbing up the caduceus in a lot of depictions, and that came out with this past life influence card here, this soulmate, and we have past life influence already on the deck, and King of Cups is under that. On the other side we have the Moon card. I'm feeling this Temptress energy here, this full moon energy. And Temptress can be masculine or feminine here. But there's something here about, I feel like it's a distraction energy. This past life influence. With Devil in the Tower, let's just get our clarifiers and see where we go from there. 1212 I saw. Okay, clarify this Devil for us. What is this Devil energy here? Who or what is this Devil energy? 10 of Feathers, recovery and transformation. There's that snake. I knew that was symbolic for someone. So recovery and transformation, shedding one's skin. Perhaps this Temptress energy would have been highly appealing and very gratifying to the ego in the past. And the truth of the matter is that you've outgrown that. And so then you're raising your sword, you're taking your crown back. This King Me is like the page becoming not only the knight, but surpassing night in becoming the king, right? Getting the crown, becoming victorious, moving through unscathed, knowing what's best for you, not taking the bait, I want to say. And then this other person may be feeling rejected, like this epiphany moment that just, yeah, let me just keep going. Recovery and transformation. So recovering from somebody's psychic attack, it seems. And 10 of Feathers is often a card of betrayal, of feeling like the worst has happened, and although you've been stabbed in the back 100 times, still trying to put on that brave face. And with these Lovers at the feet of the Devil, I'm sensing a lot of guilt and shame here between the masculine and feminine. Maybe both polarities here in the situation were left wide open based on their insecurities and their codependencies, that there was an opening for this Devil to kind of jump in. And I don't mean like Satan, devil, you can take it as you wish, but this devilish energy of lower obsessions, codependency, trauma bonding, and addictions, those type of things, that bondage and feelings of attachment versus feelings of bliss and connectivity. There was an opening for that devilish energy to jump in and put a wedge between either you and your higher destiny, you and your mastery, or you and another individual you are in a relationship with. I just saw 10 of crystals, but I was going to shuffle first. Okay, there we go. 8 of shells. Under the sword of truth and justice, we have this quest and renewal. So we have recovery and then renewal. So it's like the snake. Oh yeah, and how obvious would that have been if I had noticed? The snake also is the symbol of the devil in the Garden of Eden, right? Adam and Eve were told not to eat from the apple, and then the serpent comes along and tells them that God just was lying to them and they should try it. So there's a lot of different individuals that will say that, you know, there's a whole conspiracy behind it where the tree was the tree of knowledge and wisdom, and their curiosity led them to taste of that apple and be thrown out from the Garden of Eden. So this recovery from the temptation of the devil leads somebody to make their own quest, to follow their true north. And I'm seeing again that starfish looks like it's breaking through the finish line here. It's like the seaweed draped across it, and it seems that it's things the shells remind me of things that have come back around, things that spiral around, but in the spiraling, it's not a circle, it's not a hamster wheel that repeats, it's coming back around, but this time knowing more, this time being more mature, this time having a different situation that one wants to protect instead of just falling prey to whatever opportunity comes in. Renewing their energy, renewing their faith, trust, and hope in their true capacity to move forward in the light, and not giving into this. Yeah, the traveler, adventure and potential is under the deck there, and you cannot see it when I do that. Jumping over the threshold here, finishing this out. Thanks, but no thanks, devil. Not today, Satan. Not today. Maybe that's what I'll name this video. All right, under the world card. First one popping out was 6 of shells, which we already have 6 of cups here with that soulmate past life influence. Sentiment and joy. These are the happy little otters. I would sense that those are the lovers that bring each other joy, and they share sentiment here. And 7 of feathers, preparation and resourcefulness. So, let me get you that picture. That cheetah, it's about, the cheetah is so fast, right? That's one of the main things we think of with the cheetah. It's sleek, cat-like, well, cat-like, it is a cat, excuse me, but it's sleek cat movements, and yeah, like that cat energy is so distinct, and there's something here about being ready to yeah, it's like having faced temptation in the eyes, then there's the potential to move beyond this fear of commitment. It doesn't need to be commitment to a relationship. It can be commitment to a life path, commitment to yourself, and to not indulging in trauma bonding, or not allowing somebody to come back in and walk all over your heart with their dirty shoes and all of that stuff, and not come in and spew their garbage at your feet. Let's clarify this Tower energy here. Somebody's making a fast break, pushing through this portal and reconnecting with their soulmate with lots of speed. But with the Seven of Feathers, there's also a need for wit, cleverness, tactical maneuvering, caution, and having the foresight to be prepared for what comes next. And and so under the Tower we have Justice, truth and clarity coming out. That came out in the other reading as well. So there's a lot of truthful circumstances and revelations coming out. So whatever truth came out really crashed somebody's fast track here and sent somebody spiraling. It took down a false ego structure, a false sense of power or control, the illusion of control over another individual. It brought to light the insecurities that led up to this point. And so now there's this truth and clarity coming out and being communicated. Under the deck here we've got Two of Feathers, decisions and direction, with this little gecko type lizard energy. I don't know if it really is a lizard or a gecko. Decisions and direction. Yeah, it's like if somebody had indulged this, it really crashed them against the rocks of reality. Ace of Shells, happiness and abundance, with this sea turtle is coming out. I wanted further clarity there on that truth and clarity card. Happiness and abundance, taking that deep dive, and passion and creativity with Queen of Acorns. So there's this Queen of Acorns is creativity, sensuality. It's somebody who's sexy and charismatic and unique and remarkable and gets a lot of attention perhaps, and just distracted by something over there, some type of insect, which was very weird. I don't know quite what it was. Might have been something interesting that I haven't seen before. So this charismatic individual is, the truth of the matter is that that is where the happiness and abundance lies, not in this temptation. And this other individual is crashed against the rocks or something here. Let's get a couple more cards here for now the Hanged Man. What is this? Pause and reflection with the Hanged Man. What is this pause? There we go. So now we have the Six of Crystals, which is Six of Pentacles, with two, what do you call those? Not prairie dogs, but Timon from Lion King. What do you call those guys? Meerkat? Is that what it is? Thank you. Synergy and gratitude. So taking a pause to recognize how to invest in what is in your best interest, to do things from a place of working together with other individuals, being grateful for what you have already, and not being tempted by things outside of your holdings, I want to say. And holdings is probably the wrong word. It reminds me of this codependency and materialism energy of possessiveness. But Six of Crystals here, it's about getting what you deserve. It's about equal reciprocity, the give and take. That's why it comes through with synergy, co-creativity, and both individuals taking each other at full value, really appreciating the partnership that it's been chosen here. And coming out with that is Four of Shells, soul searching and reevaluation with that, is that a crane? A heron? Something like that. So there's this pause here, giving thanks for the present tense, but really soul searching and reevaluating the options and opportunities that have come to pass. Maybe you're making a decision. Under the deck, High Priestess, intuition and sacred knowledge. Another cat energy with this lynx. It's as if somebody already knows what they want and what they want to build, and they're doing their soul searching and reevaluation about maybe their commitment, their views about commitment, the influences, past, present, and future, that have led them up to this point of temptation. Why was I tempted? Why did I have those thoughts and inclinations? And it may have been because of astral travel, psychic attack from this other individual, this devilish temptation or circumstance. But ultimately, if somebody wants to tempt somebody who's not interested, then that temptation falls on deaf ears and it has no impact. So somebody is needing to take a pause and reevaluate that, as far as like, is something ever going to be enough to commit to? And it looks as though this Tower energy has shown very clearly that if they lost out on this one opportunity, they would be missing out on happiness, abundance, passion, and creativity here. So their intuition is telling them which way to go. It seems like a clear choice. And clarifying Six of Cups, we have Nine of Shells. Nine of Cups is gratitude. We just had gratitude there. And fulfillment. With this penguin energy, it's like it's an odd looking penguin to me. It seems like the beak is a little blunted, more so than it should be. But look at that clutch of shells that he's gathered. I don't know if that's some type of mating ritual for some types of fisher birds here, that they gather the shells to entice a mate. And I'm also seeing in the six that in the foreground we've got all these cups with the flowers in the foreground here. Gratitude and fulfillment. Under the deck here, the Tower, again, release and revelation. Now we have a chameleon energy here. So somebody's adjusting, adapting, having this huge revelation of feelings here, of gratitude and feeling fulfilled, maybe reconnecting with childhood friends or something like that with that Six of Cups energy, really giving thanks for that energy, but releasing any confusing energies here with the revelation of with this epiphany. You know, we've got those two towers coming in. Let's get just one more. What is this epiphany surrounding this soulmate here? What is this epiphany? We've got a couple cards popping out. Three of crystals. Three of Pentacles is collaboration and productivity with that busy little bee happening there. That pollinator of flowers. And we have Five of Acorns, challenge and growth. And it looks to me like this painful cry, honestly. Five of Acorns is challenging growth through competition and competitive arguments or something like that. Then we have Two of Shells, which is that Two of Cups energy with those love doves there nesting. Union and harmony. And then we have 6 of feathers, transition and insight. Dragonfly energy. So a lot of transition energy here. So growth is definitely hard. There's some type of collaboration. Maybe this collaborator is outside of the relationship and is challenging the relationship to see whether it stands the test of time or not. Underneath the deck, then we have the Star, peace and healing. And this is the energy of the starfish card that I was seeing as well. There's my color. Thank you for coming back. So this starfish energy here comes under truth of the Ace of Swords, and then it comes under the soulmate reunion here as well. Peace and healing. So maybe this new collaboration, this new synergy here, maybe somebody became attracted, became distracted. Maybe there was an interaction that came up, but it seems that there's something here that needs to be addressed. Somebody's in it for the wrong reasons, and I think that your intuition tells you that this individual is not in it for the right reasons. Yeah, I just see you deserve love. You are lovable. So maybe the reason that the temptation came through is the insecurity and the need to have the power and control of having many people interested in yourself or them. And these raging waters right at the base of this, and see, there's the little Cupid guy behind her, 2 of them kind of tugging on her below, and then there's 2 more above getting her attention, and she has taken the bow into her own hands and she's taking aim. She knows what she wants and she's aiming for her target. She's leaning into it. She knows what she deserves, but there's that raging water and lots of rocks there. It's a very precarious place to find yourself in and to admit what really was going on there. Calling in your soulmate. And I wanted to say too that maybe a Sagittarius is involved in this situation with that bow and arrow, possibly even the feminine. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And I had 4 popping out. Honeymoon, trust, true love, and heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, underneath calling in your soulmate is finances and career, flirt, romantic feelings, and playfulness. So there's definitely somebody here who wants to find their forever person, and they're really taking aim, and they've really wanted to take everything into context, but they really want something that's going to be beneficial in their finances and career, that synergy and collaboration. They want somebody lighthearted, that they have those playful, flirtatious feelings with, as well as that true love and that trusting partnership. Somebody they can have those deep, honest discussions about feelings with each other. And so it seems like there's a need to really get honest with yourself first and tune into that intuition. Okay, anything else? Comparisons are odious because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case between me and you, the universe. No 2 flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. So there's this comparison between this business collaboration, flirtation, energy and another individual that's already been on the scene here. And okay, old souls use words very sparingly, except of course for I, love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now. The universe, which sounds better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. So loving somebody in the present tense, right now, as they are, as they come to you, versus like making demands and then allowing yourself to fall for them, might be on the board. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there would be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe. So it may be that somebody wasn't feeling appreciated or loved, and somebody else came through with this temptation energy and really created this comparison essence here that challenged somebody to move through that and to decide where their heart lies. And so that one is a tough one to navigate, but I'm going to say that you know where your heart lies, and trust the process. Whether or not the situation you wish for is coming into fruition, trust the process, that your true love will never be denied to you. You deserve love. Aim for that. Call in your soulmate with positive prayers and affirmations and visualization. Don't envision your person being out getting interested in other individuals if that isn't your story. You know, envision yourself calling forward the energy that you wish. Somebody that is playful, has feelings for you, is flirtatious, who wants to share their abundance, wants to share their collaboration with yourself and not with other individuals. Trust that whatever happens is in your best interest. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again with one more reading here today. So take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye.